Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm just going to be explaining to you guys how I was able to leave the UK at the age of 19 and then move to the Philippines full time at the age of 21. So for some context, it's been about 2 years since I've last stepped foot in the UK, and I've been able to just live here full time in Manila. Right now I'm in Boracay, but I live full time in Manila, and I was able to travel the world. I was in Thailand just before that, make money online, and basically enjoy my life at a young age. Now, I don't want to sound like a guru in this video. I literally just want to share my story, and then maybe you guys can replicate it and learn a bunch of things as well in this video. So if you guys don't already know me or you're new to the channel, my name is Matt Jacob, and I basically teach people how to get into appointment setting, land an appointment setting role, get really good at the skill so they can start making money online remotely through their laptop and basically enjoy their life. If you want more info on that, there's plenty of videos on my channel. So I want to take this from the beginning, when I used to still be going to secondary school, and I was just a kid back then trying to figure out how to make money online, how to make money without going to a job. And I imagine you guys started at the same position I was, looking up on Google how to make money online, filling out surveys, how to make money without working a job, etc, etc. I've been there as well. So that whole year was me just trying to figure out how to do that. And then I was also getting into like self-improvement, not to be cliche. So I was working on my fitness, I was working on my relationships with family, I was working on making money, obviously, right? Trying to better myself as a young individual. And then the first real business that I started, a bunch of them I'd failed before. I had no idea what I was doing. And then the first real online business that I tried to start was growing and monetizing Instagram theme pages. So it's basically where you take an Instagram page, you grow it to like 30,000, 40,000, 100,000 followers, you're reposting other people's content, and then you're trying to make money off of it. So I had a page, I grew it to about 30,000 followers, and then I started monetizing off of it. So that was my first actual real taste of online income, and that was like the best feeling ever. So after that, I saw one of Iman Gadzi's ads, and it got me into social media marketing agency, which is basically SMMA. So I made the fatal mistake of not doubling down on what was working already, which was growing and monetizing the Instagram theme page, pivoting like altogether and getting into a whole new business, which is social media marketing agency. So around this time now, I was going to college, I was going to sixth form, and then around those like one and a half years was me trying to figure out this SMMA business, which didn't work out. And then after I finished college, I went to university and then tried starting a coaching business. That didn't work out. And then after the first year, I decided, and I told my parents, like, this wasn't for me anymore. Like, I wasn't gonna see myself continuing first year. So yeah, I dropped out of first year. So I moved back home and I was feeling pretty lost and pretty disappointed with myself. Got into arguments almost every day with my parents, my mom, my stepdad. Also stressed, very, very angry at myself too, that I had a whole year in university trying to make this work out. And luckily, I was in a coaching program. I had a friend who also had the same mentor as me. So he reached out to me and he asked me for help. He essentially asked me if I wanted to become his appointment setter. To that I said yes. And that ended up like being one of the best, if not the best decision I made in my career. So I helped him out, the rest was history. One change I made, and this is gonna be the first thing I'm gonna tell you guys, is instead of trying to start a whole new business, focus on one skill, focus on one thing and get extremely, extremely good at it. So whether that's appointment setting, whether that's high ticket sales, I want you to just focus on that for the next 6 to 12 months and see what happens, okay? Don't be having a plan B, a plan C, like a way out. Just focus on that, even when things get hard, because the thing is that plagues a lot of like young guys when trying to get into business is shiny object syndrome. They're doing something like appointment setting, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, it gets a bit tough. And then before you know it, they've jumped ship, they've gone to Amazon FBA, they jump ship into e-com, and then the whole cycle repeats itself. But don't do it, okay? So whatever you're doing already that's working, just stick with that, okay? The second thing was having a long-term plan. So 3, 6, 12 months from what I was doing right now, getting really clear with what I needed to do, what I wanted out of life. I basically just executed on that on a daily basis. So a lot of people, they make goals, they make this vision board, they make it nice and pretty, but they don't ever like take it off a pedestal and look at, okay, what do I need to be doing every single day to move the needle forward so I can get closer to that dream life on my vision board. And then we also have people who also take a bunch of action, they're trying a bunch of stuff, which is good, but if they don't know where they're going, then there's no point in the action that they're taking, right? So you need to have both. You need to know where you're going, you need to have a life plan 3, 6, 12 months from now, 10 years from now even, and then start thinking about, okay, what's the next steps I can do right now so I can get closer to that vision. So as an example, while I was still at my parents' house and I was trying to figure this whole thing out, my big vision was basically moving out to Thailand, you know, making money online, also getting in the best shape of my life, learning how to do Muay Thai, having a solid network of friends, of people, having good relationships in my life. And then I broke it down into action steps. Okay, how much do I need to be making? Where do I need to go? What are the logistics to move to Thailand? What kind of visa do I need to get? When am I gonna do this? Set a deadline. And then I boiled it down even further. What do I need to do every single day so I can get closer to that goal? So from about October 2022 to March 2023, that was when I put my head down. I was in my, they call it winter arc, and just put my head down and locked in. I didn't even tell my family and my friends. I only told like 5 people about this whole plan. And I just locked in on appointment setting. I just showed up every day. I'd work on the laptop 8+ hours a day, setting appointments, booking in meetings. I was already in a good role, thankfully. So every month I'd put away like a stack of cash so I can start booking a ticket. I can start finding a villa. So March 2023 rolls around. I've already told my family, my friends about it. I posted about it on social media. Moved from the UK. First went to Thailand in Koh Samui. Lived there for about 3 months with the boys, and then just continued appointment setting from there. So step number 3 is don't get complacent once you make the move. Obviously, congratulate yourself. Use that momentum that you have to push even harder and to just really optimize the environment that you're in, because you don't want to get lost in the sauce. You don't want to just go up here and then lose it all. When you get to the place, the last thing you want to be doing is to be partying every week, drinking every week, becoming an absolute degenerate. Sure, there's a time and place for that, but don't be doing that every single week. Don't be getting complacent. You want to be optimizing your environment so you can actually lock in even further and then take your life to the next level. So for example, go to Muay Thai, go to the gym. I'd eat clean foods, especially the Thai food. I'd cook my own meals here and there, like steaks. And then I'd also hang out with the boys. I'd be like exchanging ideas with them. I'd be using the villa that I lived in for content. You can even scroll down on my YouTube and see the videos I made there. And then for the next few months, just really locked in and made that like the hub. And then step number 4, use the skills that you've picked up and you've learned and mastered into a bigger, more higher leverage opportunity. So after I left Thailand, my 3 months was up. I moved back to the Philippines. I continued setting for quite some time, tried different offers, tried also high ticket closing. So I'd hop on the Zoom calls and I'd try close some deals. And then the start of this year, I started the Oracle, which is my own business. So I had a newfound purpose. I learned more skills and essentially was making 100% of the profits. So as much as making commission and not having to stress about running an entire business was great, I felt like my time was up there. You know, I was ready for something bigger, hence why I started my own business, and then things went up from there again. So that's basically the roadmap that took me from my parents' house, dropping out of uni, to moving to Thailand, then moving to Philippines, and basically building my dream life. Those are some of the action steps as well that I took. So hopefully you learn a lot from this video and you can replicate it, or you can make it to your own. Make sure you leave your like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you're new to the channel. Hope this helps, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.